Okay, hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I know it has been a while. It has been a while since I posted something, and I feel super bad because I feel like I've abandoned y'all. I have abandoned my duties of keeping y'all entertained and talk about something that I really like talking about. So I decided we're gonna go ahead and make a video about relationships. You know, and I really do apologize because I'm chewing this piece of gum super crazy, and all right, I'm gonna go ahead and spit it out. I really want to talk about deal breakers. Oh, deal breakers. What are my deal breakers? I realize that everybody's deal breakers are different. Obviously, nobody is the same, but there are certain people that can withhold certain things that other people cannot. So deal breakers are definitely subjective. Deal breakers. You know, it's funny because I don't really have that many deal breakers, and I'm not sure if that's good or bad. I do have at least a top 3 in my list. There's just a lot of things that I feel like I could deal with. I think that everybody, in a sense, comes with package. I think everybody has some sort of issues. Nobody's perfect. I myself come with a lot. And not saying that you can't be good in a relationship having these issues, or you're not meant to be with somebody with issues, or on the contrary. Let's be honest, we're all humans. We all go through things. We all adjust to what we go through. Some things are better than others. Some things you can work with, and some things are workable depending on the other person. Mind you, I could be accepting of all things for a certain amount of time, but what are you doing to correct these actions that, in my eyes, may not be the best? But that's a whole different other subject. So I think for me, so let's just get straight into it. Number 1, my biggest, my top number 1 deal breaker in a relationship, I will not put up with it, would be cheating. And that is across the board cheating, period. Emotional cheating, mental cheating, physically cheating. If you had to lie about it, you're cheating. If you feel the contrary, I mean, that's you. But I've been in situations where I've definitely been cheated on, and it is not the best feeling. Let me tell you that. I've had situations where the other person has had emotional, connections and emotional relationships with other people. And honestly, that is probably the worst feeling to have on my end, knowing that somebody has another emotional connection with another person. Man, that's truly the worst. So if you feel like emotional cheating isn't cheating, man, you got another thing coming for you, because emotional cheating is definitely deeper than what it sounds like. So cheating, I can't deal with cheating. Some people can stay with that person after they cheat. I've done that. I've been through that, and it's something that now I know that I cannot do. Personally, once I feel like you cheated on me, I can't believe anything that you say. I don't trust you. I cannot get over it. I won't get over it. Everything that you do at this point going forward, I'm gonna have to question. I'm gonna doubt you. I'm not gonna trust you as a man. I'm not going to believe anything you tell me. And honestly, if that's the type of relationship that we're gonna be in, then sorry, we just can't be in a relationship, because I want to be able to trust my man. I want to be able to, not want to look at his phone. Oh, that's another thing. Don't look at people's phones. Why do people do that? Why? Even if me and my man were comfortable enough to I don't have a passcode on my phone, so anybody could literally pick up my phone and start reading my messages, look at my pictures, do whatever they felt like they needed to do. I'm just cool. I don't care. There's nothing in my phone that I'm not comfortable with. But I just don't understand, like, you have a passcode on your phone, your girl got your phone, your passcode, but she still doesn't trust you. She still has a need to go through your phone just to check up on you, make sure that you're doing right. So if you feel like you need to check up on somebody to make sure that they're doing right, you don't trust them. I'm sorry to disappoint you. Y'all don't trust each other. If y'all had to constantly go through each other's phones, social medias, monitor their every move, sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but that's a dub. That whole relationship is a dub. And if that's the type of relationship you like to be in, do you, boo boo, do you. But I don't need a dude up my butt wanting to know who I'm texting, who I'm writing to on Instagram/Facebook, who I'm emailing, who's calling me, who I'm meeting up with when I'm not with him. Like, all of that is just little too much. It shouldn't have to get to that point. Like, if y'all can't trust each other, if I can't trust my man to go to work, have a social media without me trying to see who he's writing to, then we just can't be together. There's no trust in a relationship. Trust for me in a relationship is everything. Like, we could have absolutely nothing, but if I could trust you 1000%, knowing that I'm good with you, then I'm pretty good. I think that we can make it somewhere. We can make it somewhere. So yeah, definitely number one, cheating. That's just not for me. Don't cheat on me. Don't cheat on me, because I'm not a cheater. Number two would be, of course, I don't know why I say of course, but because some people find it okay, but any type of abuse. I'm just not with it. Like, if I'm feeling like I am either verbally abused, like, it doesn't have to be like a physical attack, but if I feel like you're attacking me emotionally, if you're attacking me verbally, it's just not gonna work. Like, I can't feel unsafe in my relationship, and I feel like any type of abuse will make me feel unsafe. When I'm in a relationship, I want to feel safe with my man. I want him to make me feel like I'm good, that he got my back at all times, that, you know, I say this all the time to my boyfriend, like, when I'm with you, I feel so unstoppable, I feel so invincible, I feel good, I feel protected. But if the first person who makes me feel unsafe is my boyfriend, or, you know, your husband, or whatever the situation is, why even be with that person? You're gonna be with somebody that you don't trust, that you don't feel safe with, that you don't feel protected with. That's just not for me. If I feel at any point that I feel unsafe with you, even if you never put your hands on me, I've seen a lot of people where they get super angry, they get violent, but never towards you. Even that makes me feel a little uncomfortable. It's like, at what point will you snap and direct that anger towards me? And that's not something that I want to deal with either. So I think if any type of abuse, as well as, you know, physical abuse, of course not, you know, nobody wants to go through that, but I can't undermine emotional and verbal abuse, because it's so easy for certain people, and I don't want to say men, because people, women and men, are quick to verbally attack somebody or break down their spirits and be, you know, emotionally abusive. And, you know, they try to break you down as a person and be super manipulative, and just like tear you down. You know, people will really tear you down, tear your confidence down, to the point that they feel that you need them, and you feel like you need them, and, you know, they just get you caught up in that. And, you know, it's just, I feel like it's just a reflection of themselves. When somebody who's physically abusive, or emotionally abusive, or verbally abusive, it's just a representation of how they truly feel about themselves, and they just need somebody to direct their emotion towards. And if you allow it, best believe they're not going to stop. And that's just one thing. If you allow or condone a situation or an act of any kind one time, best believe that they're going to continue to do it. I think that you should always stop something before it even happens, or that first time. sorry, you know, I understand that you didn't mean to hit me, but you did, and now my face is bruised up, and now I gotta explain to people how I got this black eye on my face. So sorry. What if you don't mean to hit me again? So what is the excuse that time? So, and that just goes for cheating. Oh, I know you didn't mean to cheat. You felt like you weren't getting enough attention. But what if another point in our relationship you feel like you're not getting enough attention? What are you gonna do? Cheat again? If you condone it the first time, you're just allowing it to happen a second time. By saying that, do I believe that people don't change? Let's be honest. Yeah, people can change. People can change. Of course they can, if they want to change. What is the reality of the situation? Will they change? Probably not. You know, if you want to be completely blunt and honest about it, people usually don't change their habits at this age, 30, 40s. At that point, they are who they are. You know how hard it is to break a habit. You know how hard it is to gain a habit. People to change certain situations like that, it's not deemed to happen. And don't think that you're special to stop somebody from being who they truly are. My last deal breaker would be somebody who isn't ambitious, somebody who has no goals, somebody who doesn't see a future, somebody who doesn't have a vision. You could have absolutely nothing. You could have absolutely nothing, but work your ass off, because you know at one point you will have everything. And that's all I look for in a person. You don't have to have the flyest clothes. You don't have to have the newest Jordans. You don't have to drive a BMW, a Mercedes, you know, an upscale car. Shoot, you could be pushing a Honda for all I care. If it gets you from point A to point B, that's cool too. Shit, if you take the bus, that's cool too. You're getting your butt to work, and that's all that matters, is that you're hustling, that you're grinding, that you see a future for yourself. Not only for yourself, but you know, for your future family, if that's what you want. I feel like as an individual, I want so much for myself that I would hope that the person that I'm with has just as much ambition, has the same, you know, vision for themselves, whether it might not be exactly to mine. We don't have to have the same vision, but we have a vision. You want to grow as a person. I want to grow as a person. We can grow as a couple. So I feel like ambition, hustle, motivation, just being able to grind your ass off, want something better for yourself. Like I said, you don't have to have everything. You can start with nothing. You can have absolutely nothing. And we meet and I see that not only do you have a vision, but you're actually putting things into work. That goes a long way. But you can have a vision. It's different. You can have a vision and not have that inspiration and not actually do anything. Like, it's different. Like, I'm talking about, like, if you actually want to grind, like, you could be extremely motivated and still not do anything, and you could be have a great vision and not do anything with it, and not want to hustle, and not want to wake up early, and not want to do research, and want to stay up late, want to go out to the clubs every week, and want to spend money on dumb things, and you know, just be extremely irresponsible. That's a different thing. But if you truly have motivation and you truly have that hustle, and you're ready to grind, and you're ready to, you know, build your own thing, and you know, work to be, you know, the CEO or the president or the vice president, or shoot, be the manager at wherever, you know, as long as you're hustling to get to where you need to be, that's all that matters. But if you lack that, I'm not saying you have to be educated. Shit, you don't even have to be a high school graduate, because there's a lot of very successful people that never graduated high school. There's a lot of very successful people that dropped out of college. There's a lot of very successful people that come from nothing. Like, you could come from nothing and still be something. So I think it's more of, if you just don't see anything for yourself, if you just want to live a mediocre life and that's okay with you, then that's not it for me, because I don't want an average life. I want something more. So those are my 3 deal breakers personally. I'll keep you guys posted. I hope you guys enjoyed this, got to see a different side of me, and